Hello everybody and welcome back to some more Pokemon Prism WEDLOCKE Challenge. In the last episode, we made our way here to Oxalis City, and we took on the first gym of the game versus Gym Leader Josiah, and we came out on top with no casualties. And since then, I went ahead and trained everybody up to level 12 off screen, because it didn't take too long. It was only about 30 minutes. I guess it could have been a training montage, but I'm not too sure if I'm going to do those in this series or not. It's just pretty easy and chill to just go ahead and train on my own. So with that being said, we can now leave towards this gate where we were last episode on Route 73. And we got a Pokemon here, which was Meryl, but there was a guy blocking our way. But apparently now we can go on through. And we're greeted with a trainer right away. How did you do against Josiah? Well, we did really, really well. We pretty much floored him. Oh, it's a girl. Picnic or cat. Okay. Where's Hayden? Just kidding. Of course. Somebody's got to get that reference. Potentially. It's a Survivor reference. Whatever. Here's a Bellsprout. And just amazing to fight with Jaden. Yes, I remembered battle animations. I forgot, but I'll turn them on after this fight because Bellsprout's not going to be too big of a deal. And it's the perfect first battle to use Jaden in since I started training. First battle on screen, I should say. She's done plenty of battles during training, obviously, but I should go over the moves that my Pokemon learned while leveling up. I'm pretty sure the only moves... The only moves that were learned off-screen was Twister on Jaden that you guys might have seen. We learned Twister, which is pretty interesting. I don't think anybody else learned anything. We got Quick Attack on Olga. I don't know if that was last episode or not. It might have been. I'm thinking it was. I'm going to go ahead and take that Oranberry off of Gabi, so we have that for the future in more difficult battles, hopefully. Ooh, this guy caught me off guard. That's interesting music. I like it. Think fast. Well, I will have to think pretty fast, because you caught me off guard. It's a Birdkeeper. Birdkeeper Toby? Birdkeeper Tyrone. Alright, Tyrone's going to have a Pidgey. That's pretty neat. We've seen... what's neat about a Pidgey? What's neat is Jaden, because we've got a Tailo, which is pretty sweet. So I'm going to go ahead and use Twister. I'm not too sure if it's buffed or anything in this game. We're about to find out with the damage that it does. Nah, it's probably not buffed. It's pretty bad. Gust and Twister look really similar. Gust did a lot more, though, obviously, because they get stabbed, and it was a crit. Hopefully that's not going to be an issue here. Another crit could be bad news, but we should be fine. Yeah, we'll finish off Pidgey with Jaden, and then I'll switch out and let Gabi finish the rest. Unless it's a water type somehow, like a Wingull. Ooh, we're trying to learn Quick Attack. Very nice. That's definitely going to be great because of Stab, and it's definitely better than Growl, so I'll just get rid of Growl. It's not that big of a deal. Okay, what is Tyrone's final Pokemon gonna be? A Tailo. That's pretty fitting. Gabi, go fight this Tailo. It's not your Tailo. Protect your Tailo by beating this Tailo. This one's a male anyways. Gabi don't want no males. Gabi wants his female Tailo named Jaden. Because I also, last episode, it's funny that I said Jaden's a girl's name. Sorry if any of you happen to be named Jaden and I offended you. My neighbor actually has a little boy named Jaden, so it's not completely a girl's name. Just that's what I think of when I see the name Jaden, is it being a female name. But, you know, people, you can name your kid whatever you want. I could name my kid Gabi, or I could name a boy Amanda if I wanted to. Obviously, you know, it's made for a girl, but it's made for the person you name it, I guess. So here's a fruit tree, and it's a Pecha Berry tree, which is pretty sweet. I wonder if all Pecha Berry trees look like that. Because the pink definitely looks like Pecha Berries. I guess the best you could make a tree look like a Pecha Berry tree in a game like this, I guess. Let's lead with Olga. Why not? Olga can fight. Yeah. Unless there's some fighting types up ahead. I can't really tell. This is definitely not a fighting type. That's gonna be a bug type. Yeah, let's fight the bug catcher. You must have faith in your Pokemon. Well, I have faith in fighting you because you're a bug catcher and you're probably pretty weak, Bruce. Bruce Lee has a Pineco. Oh, that's so cool. Oh, wow, I want a Pineco. That would be awesome. Hopefully we can get one up ahead here. That'd be really awesome. Fortress is a really cool Pokemon. Whoa! What was I thinking? No! I should have seen it coming. Self-destruct. I knew it. Why? You guys... I I should have known. I just talking about, I love Pineco. Pineco's great. They're pretty cool. They also go boom. Dang it. Olga. Oh, that's such a shame. I'm questioning my decisions now. That guy must be made to go boom. His text, it's like the only thing that Pineco has is self-destruct, probably. I'm so sad, Olga! You know, I don't like Sentret, but I've never used one before. I was looking forward to using an Olga. That's so bad. Aww. And our Meryl in the PC is a male, so we can't even use the Meryl. That means... oh, wow. That means Xander's a lone wolf now. Wow. Our first death already. That's probably the earliest death I've ever had on the channel. Possibly. Yeah, it probably is. But, come on. What was I supposed to do against it today? I don't think anything would have survived. Xander would have survived a self-destruct, but... Dang, I had no way of... if I thought, I would have switched. But I just wasn't thinking. And you can't really think about self-destruct in this situation. Not this early on. So that being said... The first death of the series. Olga the Sentret. Wow. Let's say goodbye to Olga. That's easily the earliest death I've ever had, I would say. So, I don't really have too much to say about Olga. I didn't get to know her too well, but that is definitely a shame. Wow, that really stinks. Definitely caught me off guard. I'm really sad about that one. Oh, man. Maybe we'll be able to get something pretty neat, though, up ahead, because it can only be female. And the Meryl in the PC, like I said, can't be added, because we do need a female. Oh, man. It was like, before the fight, whoever I chose was destined to die. There was really not much I could have done there. That really stinks. And I was gonna fight him with Gabi. If I did fight him with Gabi, Gabi would have won easily. Ember would have probably killed it in one hit. You know, you live and learn. I should have thought about that. I don't fight Pineco that much. It's a pretty uncommon Pokemon. But if I had thought about it for even a second, I probably would have been like self-destruct. But, you know, what can you do? That stinks. That really stinks. Alright. Hopefully we'll be able to get something up ahead here. We're still on the same route, I believe. Yeah, this is Route 73. So we can't get anything here, but we can get this Pokeball over here. And it is 2 repels. Very good. I'm not going to use the repel yet. Yeah, I'm going to use the repel. Let's spray it, just so I don't run into anything. Well, we got a couple repels. We must have picked some up a while ago. Alright, let's proceed across this bridge. Ooh, a police officer. He probably has like a Growlithe or something. Yeah, we'll fight him with Gabi. Catch an electric and fire-type Pokemon. So this guy probably has electric and a fire-type Pokemon. And he's not a police officer, he's a juggler. Juggler James has a Pidgey. Alright, I was going to guess Voltorb. Oh god. This is like the route of explosions if he has a Voltorb. I'm going to be so upset if he has a Voltorb because there's probably nothing I can do about it. Unless I had Xander up front, which I don't. That would be really bad. Wow. Like I said, I've never played this game before, obviously, so these things are completely unexpected. It being blind like this, it's hard to prevent things like this. He has a Spearow, okay. I'll let Jaden fight the Spearow, since Gabi's got lower accuracy now. I think that'd be the best bet. I don't think I'm in danger here or anything, but just to avoid annoyance, we'll send out Jaden. We'll have Quick Attack happen. Peck is probably 35 power, so Quick Attack can do more, since it's also Stab. That's just my thought process. Let's see. Let's see what Peck's power is. Yeah, Quick Attack would have done it, probably. They probably might be... They may both be the same, I'm not too sure. But I know Spearow doesn't have Quick Attack, so we can finish it off there. Okay, please, I'm begging you, don't have a Voltorb. A Tailo. So he must have all of the birds. Alright, let's let Gabi fight this one. Since Jaden here is pretty weak. And Tailow's only level 10. Alright, that's fine. Gabi should be able to take it out. Let's go for Ember. Okay, what could his other Pokemon be? I'm gonna guess like a Zubat, probably. Since he's got all the flying types. He's got Tailo, Pidgey, Spearow. What else is there? The only other flying type I think we've come across at this point is Zubat. We're about to find out. If it's a Voltorb, I'm gonna be so upset. Jugglers normally have Voltorb, which you know, I expect it immediately. Especially because he said Electric-type Pokemon. And Gabi's trying to learn Quick Attack. Alright, we'll teach Quick Attack. One more level and Gabi will be our first evolution, which is pretty sweet. And we'll get rid of Smokescreen for Quick Attack. I probably should have got rid of Tackle. Tackle's pretty useless. If I was thinking about it, Smokescreen can be pretty useful. A Yanma. Ooh, I want a Yanma. You guys have no idea how badly I want one. Hopefully I'll remember here, and I'll check the map and see where you can get Yanma. Because who knows, it might be... Wow, that did a lot of damage for a Tackle. That was crazy. Okay. Quick Attack will finish it off. I would have healed right there, but I knew Quick Attack would finish it off. A Tackle probably could have done me in there. And Gabi's going to grow to level 14 right away. Awesome. Unless they changed the levels, we're about to be seeing something here. Heed my warning. What? Gabi is evolving. And with that, we get the first evolution of the series. Our Gabi, the Cyndaquil, has evolved into Quilava. Pretty sweet. So, evolutions are pretty quick. The animation anyways in these games. So I'm not going to be able to do my cool little editing thing in the layout. But, I guess that saves me a little bit of editing time, I suppose. But it's still pretty neat. So we'll check out Gabi here in a second. But I want to go ahead and look at my Pokedex and look for Yanma. Because I would really like to be able to get one. And if there's one coming up, I'd like to know where it's at. Where are we? I'm not too sure where we're at. I'm going to try and remember. Let's look at the map. So we're right above this thing. So let's check it again. They're coming up a little bit. So, north of that next town, it looks like. Alright, I'll have to keep that in mind. I'll probably forget about it, but let's go ahead and look at Gabi. I love Gabi's little icon now. That's really cool. He's getting a little bit ahead of the curve, so we're going to go ahead and put Champa up front, I'd say. Going to leave Xander behind for now because he's a lone wolf. I don't want him to get stuck in a situation he can't handle because of my own stupidity. So, let's head into this cave. Yeah, is there any items hidden around this cave? Ooh, here's Route 83. Interesting. And there's a couple cave entrances, it looks like. I'd like to go inside of the cave, but I want to grab this item first. Oh, that's so cool. Use another repel as a thing. That's awesome. Do we fight this guy? Let's see what he has to say. Hello. Sorry, I just have to tie my shoes on this very spot. So he's blocking something, apparently. That's alright. Let's go inside the cave. It might be that tunnel from earlier. It might be something completely new. The Mound Cave. I'm guessing there's probably Digletts in here. I don't really want a Diglett. Not to be paired up with Larvitar. What's in here? This is also the Mound Cave. I'm going to see if there's another area I can get an encounter first. And if not, I'll just go into the Mound Cave and we'll get our encounter in there. I'm not going to make too big of a fuss about it. Yeah, let's just go in here. Okay. Who is... Oh, that's our rival. Crap. Alright. Let's fight him. I can't hear you. Okay, now I get you. Alright, you want me to go where? Oh, what? Oh, I'll call you back. Hold on. I told you to stay out of my way. Can't you follow the most basic instructions? I guess it's time to see if these new Pokemon can slice your team up real good. Second rival battle versus Rival Derek of the Pokemon Prism WEDLOCKE Challenge. Alright, first up is going to be Paris. Interesting. Alright, Paris would be a pretty cool Pokemon to grab. Alright, let's go Champa. Hopefully we can take care of this guy's team because I'm not too sure what else he has besides the Bagon, of course. So let's hit it as hard as we can. Powder Snow. Not quite enough to take it out, and Fury Cutter's going to hit, which shouldn't do... Dang, that did do a lot. Caught me off guard, but Powder Snow is going to take out Paris. Alright, having an Ice type at this point is huge, because Bagon's clearly weak to Ice. And so is his Paris, but what is his other Pokemon? I would expect a Fire type of some kind. And his next Pokemon is going to be Sneasel. Interesting. And that's not good, because that'll slice Atherton up bad. So we gotta stay in. This could be a really bad situation to be in here, because Powder Snow and Bite are both resisted by Sneasel. Okay. I'm not liking this situation we're in. He's countering Champa really good. Alright, it's gonna go for Cut. Ooh, dang. Alright, that's not good. Bite's not a good idea because we can't make it flinch. Hail won't hit it. I'm going to go for Powder Snow and see what that does. A crit does kill me at this point. That was close. Alright, Powder Snow. Maybe we can freeze it or something like that. No. Okay, I'm going to use healing item number 1. Obviously, there's no limit. I might impose a limit down the line if it gets to be a problem, but for now, I'm going to use a potion. I'm not too sure what he's going to do. He might not have an ice-type attack. Yeah, I'm going to switch out. Atherton's at risk here, but Atherton's really my only bet to fight this Sneasel with. Alright, it's going to hit me with Cut. Hopefully that's not an issue. Dang, that did a lot. I have to attack it with Peck. Oh, man, Icy Wind. That's going to kill Atherton. I'm in a bad position. Oh, my God. This guy is powerful. Holy crap. Death number 2 already. Atherton, the Spearow. We're getting destroyed, and Champa's going to follow suit. There's nothing I can do. There is something I can do, I think. Alright, I'm going to use another healing item. I'm going to use a potion on Champa. I need to use Spite. Spite can lower the PP of Cut, which might put me in a position where it's constantly using Icy Wind. Which, if that's the case, Champa might be able to squeak by here. So, I'm going to use another healing item. I am going to use another potion on Champa. That is 3. I don't have a limit, but I might not use very many more here. I don't have that many more, and I'd like to have it for the rest of my team. I really don't want to lose my Snorunt like this. I really like Champa. I'm going to use another healing item. I'm not going to go below 1, though. I can't do that to the rest of my team. We could get straight up swept here by a Sneasel. That's ridiculous. Ah, crit. Dang it. Holy crap, this guy. I was not ready for him. Alright, Gabi, I need you to come in now. Alright, we need to get this thing out of here. And he meant it when he said slice up my team. He was hinting to the Sneasel, but at least it gets to go down. Man, there just wasn't anything Champa could have done. I hate using Gabi like this, because he's getting really ahead of the pack. But I had to, and his final Pokemon is going to be his starter, and that's Bagon. So, Jaden and Gabi are in bad position for this. I gotta stay in with Gabi. I'm not going to risk anything. I'm really underleveled. I wasn't really underleveled. We were about the same level. Alright, I'm going to use a potion on Gabi. This is not good. Hopefully it doesn't have anything crazy. Headbutt! Dang! I'm going to use Will-O-Wisp, and I'm going to burn it. Headbutt could be a big problem if it crits me. You know, I'm not going to heal yet. I don't want to use another item yet. We can take another one as long as it doesn't crit me. I shouldn't have said those words. Okay. Okay, now I'm going to use another healing item. This is the last one we have, so we're stuck after this. It might get really down to the wire here. I wasn't expecting him to be this hard at all. That's crazy. Our rival is no joke. I like the challenge of this game a lot. I'm really enjoying this playthrough, and although we have 3 deaths already, which is mind-blowing to me, that just goes to show how hard this playthrough is going to be. And I really like that about it. Hopefully we don't end up wiping, because I would hate something like that to happen, but luckily we did manage to get through. Wow. I might need to over-level, not over-level, but train up a little bit more anticipating things, because I had no idea what he had. That's just crazy. These worthless pests are just a waste of my time. Now I'm off to find new Pokemon that suit my specific needs. What those are? Ha, that's not your concern. Oh, wow. We just got brutally massacred there. Holy crap. I'm really hoping you guys are enjoying the series regardless of something like that happening. It really stinks, but it gives more diversity to the Pokemon that we can get in the future. And that, man, I wasn't expecting something like that to happen at all. That's nuts. Wow. That's brutal. Holy crap. So we gotta say goodbye to the second Pokemon that fell. And that is going to be Atherton the Spearow. Holy crap. Wow. That's nuts. Let's say goodbye to Atherton the Spearow. Wow. And say goodbye to his partner, Champa the Snorunt. That really sucks. I really wanted to use Champa, but unfortunately his move pool just wasn't wide enough. There wasn't anything she could have done. Not he, she. My bad. But let's say goodbye to Champa. Wow, this game is most certainly brutal at the beginning. It's a lot like Sun and Moon so far. I had so many deaths at the beginning of my Sun and Moon wedlock I'm doing right now. Hopefully we can turn it around, and we do need to go ahead and withdraw Denim here, because Denim can now fit onto the team. Let me work out who he would be paired with here. Can't be paired up with Xander. Gabi and Jaden are still paired, so Denim is a lone wolf. Yeah, Denim would be a lone wolf. So we need 2 female Pokemon, and the next female Pokemon that we get will be paired up with Xander, because Xander has been a lone wolf and has been on the team the longest. So hopefully we can get a female Pokemon in that Mound cave where we just had a little massacre there, and be able to rebuild the team up from the ground here. I'm going to go ahead and put Jaden up front. Jaden and Gabi are the leaders of the team as of right now. Since the other 2 are lone wolves, we need to keep an eye on those 2. And I do want to go to the Pokemon... Oh, not the Pokemon Center. The Pokemon Mart and buy some potions. If you guys were wondering where all those potions I had came from, is... before I started recording, I bought 10 Pokeballs, and I spent the rest of my money on potions. So we're going to do that again, buy the rest of the potions that we can. Hopefully we can come across a way to get some money and some more healing items pretty soon, because we're running out of those pretty hard. We don't need a healing limit. We're just restricted by our money, unfortunately. That really stinks. Alright, let's head off back to that Mound cave that we were at, and hopefully be able to get ourselves an encounter here, and proceed through here, I suppose. So let's look. My encounter has to be female, and Geodude would unfortunately count. Alright, it's a male. The reason I say unfortunately is because we've used a Geodude twice on the channel, but none of them have made it. So, I would like to not get another one. I'm sorry if you hear a dog snoring in the background. He's like snoring huge. Oh, a Shinx. We've also used a Shinx, but it didn't make it very far either. And it also doesn't count because it's also a male. We need a female Pokemon, like I said. So let's just proceed through here. And what I was saying is some people have said that dog snoring is cute, but I don't know if I agree very much. It can be kind of a nuisance to me anyways. And a Slowpoke! Another Pokemon that we have used on the channel that didn't make it very far. And this is a female, and this will be Xander's partner. It's funny because the Slowpoke that I used was paired up with the Geodude that I used once, which I find kind of funny how they're both in here. So let's go ahead and use Pursuit. That won't knock it out. It's way too bulky. Alright, and then we can go ahead and use a Pokeball. So let's catch ourselves a Slowpoke. The Slowpoke that we used was a male. I'm pretty sure, yeah. It was a male, and his name was Meatloaf. So, I'm not too sure about what we could name this guy. I'm trying to think of something that's related to a meatloaf. I'm not too sure. Give me a second and I'll think about a name for this guy. Alright guys, I got a nickname for this guy. So my mom said Slowpoke looks like a little pig. So I was thinking of things like Meatloaf, and she said Hamloaf. But I don't really like the name Hamloaf. So instead, since it's a girl, I don't want to name her Ham. So we're going to go ahead and name this Slowpoke Hamra. So we have Hamra, the Slowpoke, which is pretty neat. So let's go ahead and check out Hamra, who is now paired up with Xander. And Denim is now the only lone wolf here. So Hamra is a water psychic type in this game. Alright. And has Own Tempo, which I suppose is good. I'm not too sure what the other ability is. I can't remember off the top of my head. But I hope we don't run across something really, really cool. And we got a Slowpoke instead. Like, Slowpoke's pretty sweet. I'd love to use a Slowking, maybe. But I'm not too sure what else we can find in here. Geodude is not what I wanted, so I'm glad we didn't end up getting a Geodude. It'd be cool, but every Geodude I ever have, it's like we're cursed, and it doesn't ever work out for us, unfortunately. I'll probably use a Repel here now. Zubat we couldn't have gotten, so that's alright. And as you guys might be wondering, with the previous game clause, you might be like, how can you use Slowpoke and Geodude if you've already used them before? Previous game clause only works for Pokemon that I used for a long period of time and used to their full potential. And neither one of them ever evolved, so it just doesn't, you know, they don't count in the previous game clause. So we got a mining pick right there, which I think is really neat. So we can go ahead and mine items, apparently. So I'd like to head back to that gym that we were at and see if we can come across anything. I don't want to make my way through here completely. Who is this guy? Hello there. I'd like to leave this place. However, these rocks are blocking the exit. I almost have enough dynamite to get rid of these darn things, but I'd need to get about 5 to get them out of my way forever. I'm not mistaken, there should be some dynamite left. It should be spread out on the bottom floor. However, I saw a bunch of multicolored freaks hanging around there. If you would want to help me out and deal with them, be my guest. I'm still waiting for the dynamite. I need 5 sticks to blast this through. So that must be what we have to deal with now. We need to get some dynamite for this guy to blast the way through. I'm going to go ahead and use another repel, and we're going to try and get to the other side where there was another ladder. So let's go take that other ladder, and hopefully we can go to the bottom and find these multicolored freaks that he's talking about. Might be the evil team for this generation, or this game, I should say. We'll find out for sure. So here's the other ladder, and on the bottom floor. That makes sense, because it's going down. One more repel, and then I'll leave one off and see if we can find any new Pokemon in here. Potentially. You know, Geodude, Zubat, Slowpoke, and Shinx. They can't be the only Pokemon in here, right? That's my thought process anyway. Alright, let's see what this Pokeball is. We got a Moonstone. Wow. Pretty early on for a Moonstone. I wonder if we'll get any Pokemon that evolve with it. I recall them saying Jigglypuff wasn't in this region. Some guy I talked to in the last episode. Who knows? Oh, what is this? That's a switch and an escape rope. That's good to get so we can get out of here. And we can go mine those things in the gym, potentially. An electric Pokemon or move could start this or light this generator. That's interesting. Maybe we don't need it. I was gonna say if we do need that to proceed, I'll allow it, even though I'm not allowed to catch Pokemon. But it looks like it's gonna be Flash. Ooh, a coughing. Interesting. We're still in the same place, so unfortunately we can't catch this coughing. I am interested to see what type the coughing is, because I do recall last episode, or the episode before that, that ice wasn't very effective against coughing. And I've been thinking about that. Maybe they made coughing a fire type, like it should be. Or like a lot of people say it should be. So who is this guy? Interesting. Pallet Black wants to battle. This seems like a boss fight. Oh my god, I feel so underleveled for this. I'm scared. I feel like I'm underleveled and I regret this so bad. Like I should have went and trained or something. This guy has a Houndour and 2 other Pokemon and they're level 13. Oh my gosh. Alright, I need to let Gabby do this. Even though he's overleveled, Gabby's got to go in here. Go in here and take care of this thing. Oh my god, I hope his other Pokemon are doable. I'm going to use Quick Attack since Ember wouldn't be very effective. Hopefully we can get this Houndour taken care of really quickly. Okay, what's his other Pokemon? I'm begging you, don't let it be a water type, because that would be really bad for me. Gabby's gonna grow to level 16, which is pretty good, and, what's his name? Grew to level 14, I'm so sorry. Jaden, okay, and an Eevee's coming out. I can fight an Eevee with Gabby. Alright, Eevee looks pretty adorable. I'm gonna use Quick Attack on accident there. I meant to use Ember, that's my bad. And it's gonna use Quick Attack back. I don't like this at all. This is not going well for me. A crit would have killed me there. That's so scary. I need to heal and use Will-O-Wisp because this Eevee is... I should outspeed. Yeah, okay. I did that because we both used Quick Attack at the start and I hit first. But that was kind of risky in case we were speed died. And his final Pokemon is a Shuppet. Interesting. I'm going to switch to Jaden because I'm doubting that this thing has anything that can deal damage since it's a ghost type. And I should be able to use Pursuit here. But I'm not going to do that right away. I do need to use a healing item. So I'm going to use a potion on Jaden. And hopefully it doesn't use anything crazy. Spite. Good. And we can use Pursuit. Hopefully it doesn't have anything that can deal damage to me. That's the thought process. Yeah, it's just going for Spite, which isn't going to do enough to drain my power points from Pursuit. And we can take out Shuppet. That guy was kind of scary. These must be the evil organization for this game. And Jaden grew to 15. Awesome. Pallet Black was defeated. Alright, what's he have to say? I don't know what we're all doing. All I care about is the money. Okay. Here's an item. Dynamite. So that's one of the 6 of Dynamite that we need. I'm hoping there's not, like, more of those guys. More... Ooh, a Sneasel. That would have been so cool. There's so much cool stuff you can find down here, and I'm getting gypped because I got a freaking Slowpoke at the beginning. Are we still in the Mound Cave? Yeah. I'm gonna use my escape rope. No, I'm going to use a repel. I was going to use escape rope and maybe go train. That's probably a good idea. Oh, what happened? Did I fall down? I might have fallen down. Oh, wow. This is going to be so hard and annoying to get through. Yeah, I see another one of those guys. I don't really feel comfortable doing this with just Gabby and Jaden over and over again. So what we're going to do here is I'm going to use an escape rope. And I do want to go train before we take on the rest of this area, because my Pokemon clearly are pretty underleveled for it. I'd like to get everybody to level 15 before we actually take on that area. Because, as you guys seen what happened, I don't want what happened with my rival to happen again to one of those guys. And have another wipe this early on in the game. So I'm going to go ahead and heal up my Pokemon. And let's head over to the gym and mine some of those rocks. And maybe we'll be able to get something interesting. But it seems the goal as of right now is to clear out the bottom of that cave that we were in. Getting the rest of those Dynamite. And I'm guessing there might be a different colored guy blocking all of the Dynamite. So there's 4 more of the colored guys, I guess. And maybe they're like little Power Ranger guys because they're all different colors. That's pretty interesting. I think that's pretty cool. And we'll be able to get the rest of the Dynamite and then be able to give it to that guy and then proceed further on in the game, I'm guessing. Oh, okay. So the mining pick only mines 1 rock. That's really interesting. I don't know what to say about that. Okay, so I want to get everybody to level 16, I would say. It might be a little bit over-leveled, but I'd say it'll be good for now because it's blind, of course. So I'm going to go ahead and train everybody to level 16, including Denim, even though he doesn't have a partner. And hopefully we'll be able to get him a partner after that. So I'm going to stop rambling. I'm going to go train, and I'll see you guys when I'm done. Alright, everybody. I got everybody on the team all trained up to level 16. I decided for this series, since it's kind of a side series to the White 2 Wedlock, that I'm not going to do a training montage. I did the training, and let's turn on battle animations. I remembered for once, guys. It has happened. There we go. Turn those back on. It didn't take too long. It was kind of chill. But everybody's up to level 16. And something I wanted to say is Denim is ridiculous. Even though he's a lone wolf, he learned Double Slap and Sing leveling up. And at level 16, he tried to learn Future Sight, which is really strange for Meryl. I think that's really cool. But what makes him so good is obviously he has huge power, meaning that 17 attack is doubled. But Double Slap isn't a normal type attack in this game. It's a fairy type attack. Meaning you get stabbed Double Slap with huge power. It's really, really good at this point in the game. I had a lot of fun with that. And as for everybody else's moves, Hamra has Future Sight and Confusion. And Xander learned Rock Throw, which is really good. So now that everybody's level 16, we can continue into the cave. And I feel a little bit better about it. But I'm actually going to go to this top part of the Mound Cave. Because we didn't explore this part. And I want to see what else there is in here, if anything. And it looks like there's a TM. For TM 31, Mud Slap. That's really good. Xander obviously already has Mud Slap, but I'd like to see who else can learn it, if anybody. Does it tell me the power? It doesn't, unfortunately. I don't know what the power of these moves are in this game, obviously, but it seems everybody can learn Mud Slap, which is pretty good. Who would benefit from it? I'm not too sure if anybody would on the team, honestly. So I'm going to leave it at that, but Xander knowing it is good enough for now. I'm not too sure where that cave entrance goes. This is a dead end, so let's go into this entrance. And it takes me out to Route 69. Okay, but we can't do anything because we don't have cut. But we can come back here at some point. It's kind of like Diglett's Cave, in a way, where it connects to Pewter City. Hopefully somebody knows what I'm talking about there. I'm sure everybody does. It's pretty universal Pokemon knowledge. Alright, let's go back down to the basement and try to find the rest of those guys. And the rest of the Dynamite for that hiker. I'm pretty sure I still have a Repel. I don't. That's unfortunate. I'm gonna go buy some. No, we don't need to buy any. The reason for that is I don't really have the most money in the world. We only have 1,250 Poké Dollars, which, you know, isn't really enough, considering I keep running out of money, and we need the money for healing items. So let's just go to the basement. Hopefully I don't have to cut out too many wild battles, because it's kind of annoying, but it isn't that big of a deal. I haven't actually been cutting them out in this series, but I would like to now. Especially in this cave, because there are a lot of them. So I think we already went to the left over there and got an item. And a million years later, I'm going to actually stop running, because maybe that's making my encounter rate a little higher. Okay, so we could turn the lights on in here if we had an electric type attack. But unfortunately, we don't. Okay, let's go to the left. I can't even tell if I'm walking. Alright, now I can. I know we left off seeing one more of those guys, so hopefully we can find him again. I think he was like right here. Maybe. A little bit more south. I hate caves where you need flash. Like, I normally don't use flash just because I kind of find it not necessary. But those are in games that I've played before, obviously. And I know where to go. But in this, it's completely blind, and I have no idea where I'm going. So hopefully we can find these guys a little... Okay, I fell down. Ooh, I wasn't ready for this. Okay. Looks like this guy might be the blue pallet. Oh, it's you. You're the kid we're looking for. Well, Patroller Red is anyways. I just needed to gig, and this is all I could get. I hope I do a good enough job. Alright, time to fight another one of these guys who seems to be part of the evil team. That's my guess anyways. And here's Pallet Blue, who is going to have a Zubat to lead off. I'm guessing Pallet Blue might have all blue Pokemon, maybe. Did the black guy have all black Pokemon? He had Sneasel. No, I guess not. Alright, let's use Rock Throw on this Zubat, which will be able to take it out instantly, I'm sure. Yeah, see you later, Zubat. Alright, I feel a little bit more powered up now that all of our Pokemon are level 16. Who is going to be next? Another Eevee. Okay, so I'm guessing these guys probably are the evil team, and they all are going to have an Eevee. And then later on, Pallet Blue will probably have a Vaporeon, and Pallet Black to have an Umbreon, and some stuff like that. That's my guess anyways, from what I've seen so far. That sand attack is super annoying. Hopefully we don't keep missing here, because that could definitely be a nuisance. I don't think we have the most healing items in the world, and I really don't want to switch out right now, but if I do miss again, I will. Alright, we're good. I'm going to go for Rock Throw, and that should hopefully take Eevee out. I doubt it'll do that much damage. Wow, we keep missing. That's so annoying. I'm going to go for one more Rock Throw, and if we don't hit, I'm just going to switch. Alright, we did hit. How much is that going to do? One more to take it out. I'm not going to switch. Yeah, good work, Xander. Thanks for hitting. What is this guy's final Pokemon going to be? I don't remember the other guy's team. It's been quite a while, so maybe I'll remember from this. A Tentacool. Okay, so he does have water types, it seems. And that'll be the perfect fight for Hammer to do. This should be Hammer's first battle on screen, I would say. Unless I'm spacing out here. Alright, let's go for Confusion. Future Sight isn't really necessary. Confusion should be able to take it out in at least 3 hits, I would say. Or 2. I was thinking 3 because it has pretty high special defense. But Hammer did quite well there, and we are 3 levels higher. Which is good to be a little bit over-leveled. We need to give ourselves some wiggle room, especially since I don't know how the level curve is in this game. Who knows, we could leave this cave afterwards, and everybody could be level 18 for all I know. And that could definitely cause deaths, so I need to be careful with that. So here's another Dynamite. We did fall down, unfortunately, so hopefully that doesn't make it so we get lost. I need to find the other guys. And it looks like if we go down when we see these strands... Alright, here's another guy. Let's fight these guys with Gabi and Jaden now. I can't really tell what color this one is. This one looks like it's green, so maybe grass type. So Gabi would be good to fight him with. Alright, let's do it. I'm amazed you've made it this far, Clair. Yes, I know your name and plenty of other things. You can't run from us. We'll find you. Now, young one, let's fight. Alright, time for the third guy, who's going to be Pallet Green. And he has a Natu. Okay, definitely not what I was expecting. Definitely not to what I was expecting. I killed it. I should just stop now. Alright, let's go, Gabi. Hit it with Ember. I'm guessing he's going to have Grass-type Pokemon. That's just kind of a given. I would like to think anyways, and if not, then I really don't know what to expect from these guys. Leafeon would be in the game, so it would make sense that he would have grass types, and then his Eevee. Oh, he has a Larvitar. Well, that's not good. That's actually really bad. Gabi and Jaden are both weak to Larvitar. This could be bad. I'm going to stay in, even though we are obviously weak to it. It has Mud Slap. I don't think it has Rock Throw yet. I'm going to go ahead and Will-O-Wisp. Just in case it does. Yeah, it does have Rock Throw. Oh my lord. That Will-O-Wisp doesn't save us. Holy crap! That did like... Oh my god, I'm so shocked. Okay, we can't catch a break, even with training. What can I do? I can't. Alright, I'm going to use a healing item here. Maybe... Let's go for a super potion here. I need to do whatever I can to potentially save Gabi, because if this keeps going on, we're screwed. Rock Throw's going to keep doing over half, and there's really nothing I can do here. Wow. Wow, that took a dark turn real quick. I can't catch a break, guys. I guess we go for Ember. And Gabi's going to be death number 4. 3 deaths this episode. And it's really not any of my fault. It's just bad matchups. Wow. Holy crap. This is brutal. Oh, man. I don't know how I feel about the difficulty of this. Like, I don't mind it. But this is just crazy. I guess we hit it with Quick Attack. There's really not much else I can do here. I don't think Twister would do more than that. If we can take... Yeah, Jaden! Alright, that's so good, because if he does have an Eevee, we might be able to make it out of this. Jaden might scrape by very, very close. Oh, man. If she does scrape by, she'll be paired up with our Meryl. Yeah, he does have an Eevee, so it's Jaden versus Eevee. We might be able to pull this out. Come on, Jaden. Alright, let's go for Peck. I'm not too sure what the power of Peck and Quick Attack is. I'm pretty sure Quick Attack is 40, Peck is 35. I'm not entirely sure about that, and we might not be able to make it out of this. This Eevee's doing work on us. If it crits us, we die. If we miss, we could be in really bad shape, and we did miss. And I can't switch to get rid of that accuracy drop, so we might just be in really bad shape here. I'm going to use a healing item, of course, because we've got them. This potion, though, isn't going to heal enough, and Quick Attack's just going to end up killing me. Dang it. Yeah, I have to... Yeah. I'm going to use another one, just in case here. Yeah, we're in bad shape because of them sand attacks. That really sucks. Yeah, and we keep missing. Oh my god. Jaden almost did it, too. Healing's going to do nothing for me. Dang it. That's so brutal. Holy crap. I don't even know what to say. I'll let Denim finish it off, I guess. I know he's a lone... I know he's a lone wolf, but it's just one Eevee. I mean, it can't be that bad, right? Let's go for Tackle and take it out. Oh, wow. That's crazy. I don't even know what to say. These guys are really powerful. I'm definitely worried about this game. I'd like to actually make a full playthrough of this, but if we wipe, that's all I can say. We just keep having death after death. Definitely know how you guys... Let me know how you guys feel about this. Like, I know a lot of people like to see that, but a lot of death, you know, it makes me feel like I don't care. And I do care a lot, obviously. I don't change just because of playing a ROM hack. But I don't really know what to do. Like, there's nothing I could have done to prevent that. And that sucks. But I guess that's the game. It makes our team more diverse, I suppose. I'm going to go ahead and put Hamra up front for now. And we'll go say goodbye to Gabi and Jaden when we get to the surface. Hopefully nothing bad happens again. I don't want to wipe. I really would like to see this work out. I don't have an escape rope either, so there's not too much I can do. I believe there's probably a couple more of those guys. We found 3 Dynamite, so I'd say there's at least 2 more. I can't even run away from a Zubat. That's so depressing. Like, I felt like I over-leveled, but apparently we didn't level up enough. Dang. I don't want to fight another one yet. I'm scared. Oh, cool, Bronzor. I found a couple of those while training. I thought it would have been really cool to get a Bronzor. Yet another Pokemon we have used in a series at one point, but not for very long. Alright, I'm going to go ahead and put Xander up front. And I'm going to heal them both up because I have a feeling that... Oh, wow, we only have 1 potion. That's really depressing. The money situation in this game is not so well to us. I don't even know where to go. This is like... I'm completely lost right now. Oh, wow, an Eevee. Well, I mean, that would have been cool, but... You know, we ended up getting Slowpoke, which I thought was, you know, sucky. But while training, I only found 1 Slowpoke in this cave, meaning they must be really, really rare. Because I trained here for quite a while, and all I found was 1. Wow, this is a mess. I have no idea where to go, and I feel like I'm completely lost. I'm thinking about maybe going and catching a Mareep just so I can see, because I think it would be a better experience for everybody, and I'm just lost right now, and I feel like I could get lost down here forever. Do I have an escape rope? I don't think I do. Yeah, I don't. That's unfortunate. I'm gonna find my way out here really quick. Oh boy, guys, I just ran into another one of these guys. I'm still stuck down here. I can't find my way out, and this is just gonna be disastrous. Hey, don't ignore me. Oh my god. Pallet Pink. I don't know what to do. I just have a really bad feeling about this. Alright, this guy's got a Whismer at least. That doesn't seem too bad, so I'm gonna go for Rock Throw. Hopefully this doesn't go bad. I really don't want to wipe. I really don't want to lose more and more Pokemon because I am stuck down here. I can't find my way out. This is just completely disastrous. Oh god. Yes, thank you for missing. Alright, I'm gonna go for Mud Slap just so I hit, and hopefully that does enough. Yeah, it does. Okay. What else does this guy have? Clearly he has an Eevee, and that's what's gonna be next. So I'm gonna stay in. We resist the Eevee, which is good. I'm gonna go for Sandstorm, just because it's gonna deal damage to him constantly. I have one potion to make it through this fight with. Gotta keep that in mind. While I was running around, I did give an Oranberry to Hamra. So hopefully that helps me. I really don't want this to be disastrous. I just want to get out of this cave so I can say goodbye to the 2 Pokemon that fell. And I probably will go catch a Mareep just so I can maybe make it through here. I would like to be able to get through here without running around like a chicken with its head cut off. It's a more enjoyable experience. I'm sure it's really not enjoyable to watch me struggle to get through here. Whereas in a regular playthrough, I probably would have had an electric type attack by now. That's kind of what the game's trying to tell me. You're supposed to have an electric type so you can see through here. You know, not everybody's going to be playing a Wedlocke or a Nuzlocke right away. And his final Pokemon is going to be a Porygon. Isn't that just dandy? This is going to be disastrous. I know it. I can't imagine. I miss with Rock Throw. This is going to be disaster. I can't. We need to hit. Okay, Tackle's fine. I was expecting, like, Conversion and Double Team and Recover and nasty, nasty stuff. Pain Split. That's really weird. Okay. It wasn't too big of a deal, though. Tackle's fine. Alright, we should be able to take it out here. It's really interesting seeing Porygon. That would be an interesting Pokemon to get. Yet another Pokemon we've used for a very short time. You see a theme around here. Anyway, Xander's going to go to level 17, which is pretty cool. And that's it for Pallet Pink. So we're going to get one more Dynamite, I'm guessing. Yeah, there it is. I would really like to be able to get out of here. I'm sorry for not showing me finding this guy. I've just been running around here like crazy, trying to find some way. I can't. I'm so stuck. This is so annoying. Like, I was having so much fun with the game until this point. Like, I know it's not supposed to be difficult. It's just supposed to go catch a Mareep. Like, anybody in a regular playthrough would be playing through this, and they'd come down here, they'd check that thing, it would say, you need electric type attack, and then somebody'd just go catch a Shinx or something. But in a lock, it's a lot different, because you can't just go do that. And I'm kind of breaking the rules by doing it, but it's for your guys' enjoyment. I'm not going to actually use the Pokemon. You guys know that. Oh my god. I'm so stuck. Alright guys, here we are in the Pokemon Center, and it's time to go ahead and say goodbye to, once again, 2 more Pokemon that fell. That's crazy. Hopefully as we progress in the game, it won't be this crazy, and we'll be able to maintain ourselves and have some stability with our team. With that being said, it's time to say goodbye to death number 4? I don't even know at this point. It'll be on the layout. There's so much that's happened. Let's say goodbye to Gabi the Quilava. And his partner, Jaden the Talo. I'm serious, guys, about hopefully things will be a little bit better as we progress. I'm thinking once we get a stable team and we get a little bit further in the game, it won't be this brutal. To shed some light on that, in Pokemon Sun and Moon, a Pokemon Sun and Moon wedlock is probably one of the hardest. It is the hardest Pokemon game to do a wedlock on, hands down. At the start, that is. I had like 6 or 7 deaths until on the first and second island, which is crazy. And the game's just really brutal and is so unforgiving. It's crazy. Like, this reminds me of that so much. And once I got my feet in the ground, basically, it got a little bit better. And I'm hoping once I get a little bit further in the game, it'll be better off. So I'm gonna meet you guys back down in that cave. Alright, it took 2 of my repels to get down here, but that's alright. Now we can start this generator up with our Shinx, who is just here for the ride, and we can finally explore this place, and hopefully find the rest of the things that we are missing. So we went over here, it seems. Hopefully I can find it before I run out of repels, because not having repels is really miserable, I tell ya. Especially in this game, because when you run, you find Pokemon pretty quickly. Alright, let's light this one up. We're up to 3 Dynamite, I believe, so we are only missing 2, I would think. Yeah, we have 4 Dynamite, so we're only missing 1 more, it seems. Well, hopefully we can find that pretty quickly. Is he over here? There's another ladder. Let's take that ladder. I don't remember running around down here running into 2 different ladders. Actually, I might have. I'm not too sure. Let's just light this one up. Alright. We might have already gotten somebody over there. I need to light the generator. I keep forgetting to do that. It's very important, because otherwise it was pointless to catch the Shinx. Let's find that last guy. I'm probably just going to cut ahead to when I find him. Alright, guys. I think I found the 5th and final guy. He looks like an electric-type guy. Let's just talk to him. He says he's a superhero. We're about to find out what a superhero does. And this is Pallet Yellow. Please be the last one. So first off, he has an Elekid. Something I think we can actually fight for once. Alright, Xander. Show him what we go. What? Karate Chop? That's ridiculous. And it has a high crit ratio to boot. This could end so badly. Seismic Toss. This guy is a superhero. Holy crap. That Elekid is powerful. But hopefully we can take it out there. And we do. Okay. Let me guess. Do you have an Eevee? A Makuhita. Okay. That's alright. Hammer can definitely fight a Makuhita. We fought one of these earlier on in the series. It wasn't so bad. Hammer should be able to do it because we are... Oh, excuse me. It withdrew. That's very interesting indeed. The AI is smart enough to withdraw? That's frightening, to be honest with you. And Eevee's sand attack is so annoying. Hopefully Hammer's Confusion can take it out here. Well, obviously not right here, but... I'm gonna go for Future Sight. There's a reason for this. I'm gonna Future Sight, and then I'm gonna switch out. Now, it should be able to hit the Makuhita if we can kill Eevee right here. That's the thought process anyways. So let's go for Rock Throw. And take out the Eevee, hopefully. That'll remove the accuracy drop Eevee put on Hamra. And then the Future Sight attack should hit the Makuhita. And that, coupled with a Confusion, should take it out. The strategy that went into taking this Makuhita out, it's a bit ridiculous. But, there we go. Future Sight's gonna blast it. That should do a lot. That straight up took it out in one hit. Nice work, Hamra and Xander. That should be the last one of them. I would hope there's only 5, because these guys are really powerful. And if this is the evil team, I am liking how powerful they are. They're definitely hard. And I like a challenge. So that's the last Dynamite. There's something I saw on the way to finding this guy that I want to show you guys. Alright, guys. Down here, if I turn on this switch, there will be something just to the left of us that I definitely want to check out. And it's a minecart, just like at the beginning of the game. It says, this minecart seems stable, where do you want to go? It can take me to the Firelight Caverns, Clathright Tunnel, or the Aqua Mines. I want to go to the Firelight Caverns because I've never been here before. I did put Denim up front, so let's see what we can get here. We can get a Pokemon, and it has to be female to go with Denim. So I'm pretty excited. And here's a Confused Guard. That's an item I've never seen before, because it's new. So let's go ahead and check out what Confused Guard does. User can't get confused. That's really interesting. I'm going to give that to Denim. I'm not sure if it's permanent or a one-time use, but I'm going to let Denim hold it. So my encounter for the Firelight Caverns, or whatever this is, yeah, the Firelight Caverns, has to be female, but I'd like to get a Pokemon regardless. And I'm guessing, since we're in a cave called the Firelight Caverns, it's going to be a fire type. So I'm going to run around a little bit, and hopefully we can find something here. Okay, guys, I don't have a repel up or anything. I've been running back and forth for a little bit, and there's absolutely nothing here, which is kind of unfortunate. Let's go to the Clathrite Tunnel, because I want to see where it drops me off. And it does give me an encounter, but we already got our Pokemon here, which was Snorunt. But unfortunately, we don't have our Snorunt anymore, which sucks. But for some reason, the Firelight Caverns wasn't giving me anything. Maybe it's because we haven't been there before, or who knows? I have no idea. It looks like you can't get anything here. Maybe it's just this spot. Who knows? Let's go to the Aqua Mines. And this is where we got our Larvitar. I guess we could go back and visit our mother, but I don't really see a point in that, because we never ever got the firewood that she set us out to get at the very beginning of the episode. Oh, very beginning of the series. I'm gonna stay where we were. I'm gonna go back to the Mound Cave, and I'm gonna bring that Dynamite to the person that we've set out to bring it to in the first place. Alright, guys, here we are, all the way back at that upper ladder, and we can finally bring that Dynamite back to that hiker. I think it was a hiker. He needed 5 stacks of Dynamite, and it was all guarded by those evil guys. The Pallet Crew, I guess I'm going to call them. I have no idea what they're actually called as of yet, but we'll figure it out, I'm sure. And I think I'm going the right way. It was right at the beginning, wasn't it? And then there was a ladder down here, maybe? No. Oh man, I'm so lost. One thing I will say about this game, and I really enjoy it so far, like, I like this game a lot, but the encounter rate is far too high, and money is a huge issue at the beginning of the game, or so far anyways. Those are the only complaints I really have. Like, that underground section with the Pallet Crew that we just went through, that was horrible. Like, that was a really bad section of the game. I hope there isn't anything like that. Oh, wow. Okay, so this is another exception. He needs a Fire-type Pokemon to light the fuse, and we don't have one, so I actually have to find one now. That's really unfortunate. It's not breaking the rules, because I have to do it to proceed, so I need to find ourselves a Fire-type Pokemon. And you can find Vulpix in this cave. I've found one. It seems to be pretty rare, but I'm going to go ahead and find one of those and catch it for us. Alright guys, after a heartbreaking 20 or 30 minutes, I finally found a Vulpix whose icon looks amazing. And if you're wondering why I have this coughing, whose icon also looks amazing, because I remember it resisting ice in an earlier episode, so I caught one thinking it might be part fire type, and it's not. It's actually a new type. It's the gas type, which is interesting. I don't know anything about it, but it's good to know at least. And we caught ourselves a Vulpix. So, it's a fire type, and we will finally be able to get this guy's Dynamite, use the Vulpix, light it, and blow it up. Hopefully, we can now proceed and get out of this horrible cave. Please let me know what you guys think about this game. I really am enjoying it, but this part of this episode, has been absolutely miserable. But hopefully it'll get a little bit better here from now on out. The wild battles are just ridiculous. They are so common. You can't do this without repels. Not without wanting to die. It's really bad, but hopefully we can get out of here. The exit's gotta be right around the corner. Please, game, I'm begging ya. Let me exit, get an awesome Pokemon on a new route, and maybe make it to a town or something, and then call it an episode, because this is probably so long, and I apologize. And I can't tell how long it's been, because the majority of it has either been cutting out wild battles, or looking for a Vulpix, or looking for those guys down there. So I can't really judge on how long it's been, so I apologize if it's extremely long. But it looks like Oh my god. One last wild battle before the stupid ladder would let me touch it. I apologize with the scattered commentary and stuff. I'm kind of tired. And all this that I've been through. We finally make it to Spurge City. Holy crap. That was really miserable. I don't even know what to say. Let's go ahead and look at our map. Yeah, here we are at Spurge City. And I remember there being something up here. We can get Yanma north of here, if I recall, which is pretty good. So this episode's been super long. It's got a big mart, which is pretty cool. We'll definitely have to explore this entire city and everything it has to offer in the next episode. But there's another one of those QR codes. And there's a gym in this city too, which is really neat to know. And there's Route 74, which we're not going to yet. I'm looking for the Pokemon Center. This city reminds me a lot of Violet City, and like over here connecting to the Sudowoodo tree. This area reminds me of that anyways. I'm not going to check out the gym or anything yet. I don't want to do anything. I just want to go heal. So I know where the Pokemon Center's at. And here it is. So yeah, with that being said, guys, if you're wondering where Shinx is, I put him in the PC. So with that being said, if you enjoyed this episode, however scattered it may be, a like is appreciated. It helps out a great deal. And if you want to see more Pokemon Wedlocks, feel free to subscribe. And I'll catch you guys in the next episode. Thanks for watching.